All right, I wanted to do a quick comparison here. I've got the authentic starter Houston Rockets home jersey. This is a size 46. And, this was made in the 90s. So this is a vintage jersey here. It doesn't say the season here, but they wore this starting in 95, 96, I believe. I know they won the championship in the 94, 95 with the plain red and the plain white home. I know they wore this in the gold season, 96, 97. I believe they started, though, in the 95, 96. And they wore this for a few seasons. This, in my opinion, is the sickest design they've ever had. Let's go through it. It's a white pinstripe. So this is the home jersey. It's got a V-neck collar. This is pretty accurate to the actual jersey, as we'll see. NBA logo embroidered over here. Pinstripe going, stops a little short, but that's how it was. So this is accurate. Really love pinstripe jerseys, actually. Got the navy. This is the dark navy and red trim. And look at the detailing on these numbers. The shadowing effect. So beautiful here. This is what? Triple stitched. So that's pretty sweet. Taking a look at the inside. It's double stitched. No, triple, right? The red, navy, and then you can even see the white or silver right there too. And this shiny material. Got the sparkle to the silver part. Now, coming down to here, you can see this is sublimated. The whole graphic is sublimated in. So it's perforated throughout. You see the holes. And it's, again, sublimated. So it's basically like stained into the material. So there's no texture whatsoever except the actual jersey texture. No stitching, no nothing, okay? And then, I already showed you the jock tag, but it's slit at the bottom, okay? Going over to the back, I guess we'll complete this one before moving over. Double stitch name, Drexler, Clyde the Glide. And then these numbers, giant numbers here. Giant numbers on the back. And a nice, again, silver sparkle there. Triple stitching or double. I don't know if you want to call this double or triple, because it's kind of like a weird, I guess we call it triple because it's 3 different colors. But it's like a weird type of triple. And I am just noticing for the first time this apparent stain right here, guys. I didn't know there was this stain here. Probably the person I bought it from didn't even realize it either. Because unless you hold it up to the light and are like, really looking at each spot on it, just down like that, you probably would never even like think about, well, no. I can't even see it, honestly. I'm looking at it. It's not really visible to the naked eye, even from a foot away, until I pick it up in the light and like bend it. And then you can see that there's some kind of staining in there. But that might actually be able to come out. And I don't think anyone would even notice it. But anyway, I know it looks kind of bad there, but trust me, it's not very noticeable. It's only because the camera is literally right up on it and it's in the light, right in the light. So anyway, let's take a look at the difference over here. Now, look at how much more shiny or shinier. Let me get my English correct since I'm an English teacher. Look at how much shinier the numbers are here with the sparkly, with more sparkle. A little bit cleaner stitching on this one, but it's the same exact type of stitching. I mean, if we really want to see if it's exact, we can see the top of the one is navy, and then the left side is navy. You got a little silver triangle. Is it the same over here? Oh, you wouldn't know because it's not a 1, so it's hard to compare actually. But it's the same style for sure, okay? We got 22 and number 10, Sam Cassell. So we can't really compare the actual, accuracy of how the numbers were done, but the style is definitely there. Just a little cleaner, and thicker, I guess, and more sparkle. All right, same V-neck collar, but it's reinforced right here. If we look, and it's reinforced here too. Like if you look back over, all right, so you did have that stitch there. It is reinforced here. So very, very similar. Like I know that on some versions, like the Mitchell & Ness, maybe it's a slightly different shape, possibly. Here versus here, let's see. Pretty damn similar. Pretty damn similar. I mean, this one's a little deeper. By the way, this is a game-worn version. Game-worn, guys. So, the collar is a little bit deeper. But other than that, very accurate. You can see the stitching here through the back of the Cassell, the S. Let's take a look at this graphic. And this is the biggest difference in my opinion. You've got the sparkle on the numbers and the red. Everything is stitched on the letters. Now the rocket design is still sublimated in. But over that, overlaying that, you've got the rockets. So it's like three-dimensional with the beautiful sparkle. And, it doesn't have that at all. Nothing here is stitched or sparkled or anything, which, still awesome jersey. Still very nice. It's authentic, but real quick, I've also got the Hakeem Olajuwon Road version, which is a starter authentic, and the numbers are sparkled, and so are the letters. Sorry for the lighting there, but my arm is over. Let me see here. Oh, there we go. Just set it down. So are the letters, guys. The letters seem to have a little sparkle to them. In fact, they definitely have a little sparkle. Not as much as the Gamer, but these are stitched on. Whereas the Rocket sublimated. This is super accurate. I'm not sure why they would do that for the Road version, but not Mr. Drexler. Why aren't my letters stitched? What happened there, starter? Did you drop the ball on the home version? This is a much more rare version, the home version. To find it in a 46, I had to grab it, but I don't know if I'll keep it. This one I actually am selling. I've already sold, so sorry, guys. But this actually might be photo matched to a Sam Cassell Rockets game. Going all the way down to the jock tag, you know that this is original. It's open slit at the bottom, like Champion Gamers, and size 44 that he wore. 95-96 season, so I was right. Yeah, I thought that was correct. This is the first season they wore this style. And it's a +4 length, so it's super long. All right, taking a look at the back. And by the way, for the pinstripes, you see how it's like coming down here and it's like off-center there? They didn't do that. They didn't do that over here, okay? Let me check real quick. If they did that with this one. No, they didn't do that either. So all right. That's a small detail, but it would be cool if they had. That's actually the only line they did it with. They didn't do it, over here, which is interesting. Why didn't they off-center it here? And really, there's no reason to off-center it either, other than design, because there's nothing that it's, going to the side to avoid, really. So that's interesting. But more or less, the pattern is the same. Light blue, dark blue, light blue. A short little stick. Same thing. Light blue, dark blue, light blue, short little stick. A long dark blue. Well, light blue on the tips. Long stick here, long stick here. It's pretty much exactly the same. So very small slightly different. And I guess it depends what number is on the jersey. That determines what part of the line is covered. But yeah, it's more or less the same, guys. I mean, if you want to get really picky and count them, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, I mean, there's even more on the side here, which same here on, right? So it's about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's exactly the same. Same number of stripes going down. Let's take a look at the back. Sam Cassell, just very clean. What happens to these authentic starter jerseys is they pick up, I guess, a little bit of like lint or whatever, and it kind of sticks on there. That's what happens to these. That tends to happen less to the gamers. I guess it's just like the way that they're stitched. It's just so the texture of it doesn't maybe pick it up like that as much. Maybe it would happen over time if you didn't take care of it. I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, this is just beautiful. Look at that sparkle. So it's definitely more sparkle on the gamer. And if I zoom out, you're going to see the difference in length here. And this is, worn by Sam Cassell. I think he's 6'3". But keep in mind, he's tucking the jersey in. So it doesn't look like a dress when the players wear it. This fits me perfectly, this length. So you can see you can see how crazy this looks. But it's just so nice. I mean, versus the size 46 starter, a very boxy fit. But the fit is very nice for the average person. Anyway, guys, I'm up to 12 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this comparison. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. And see you in the next one.